What's up, good people? This is Shay. Welcome back to my channel. Yeah, so it's probably like, what, 6 o'clock in the morning on a weekend, and we are out here just waiting for the sun to come out, enjoying the weather. I didn't mean to be away for so long, but I mean, if you guys are mamas, then you know how it is. When you wake up, doesn't matter what time you wake up, you got your little things to do list, things that you need to knock out, and shortly thereafter, one of your kids are waking up with you. So this morning, it is this little fella. He woke up shortly after me, but you know what? I say, we still gonna get it done. We still gonna do this. So, with that being said, I am coming to you to share just some books that really helped to change my mindset. Like, these are books that really got me excited to the point where I felt like I had to share it with all my good girlfriends. And since y'all are my good girlfriends now, we friends now. So since all of y'all are my good girlfriends now, I wanted to share these books with you. I hope that you find them to be motivating. I hope you find them to be very useful and all of the great things. If you've actually read some of these books, please comment down below. Let me know how you felt about them. And furthermore, if you have some good suggestions as well, that's kind of along the lines of the books that I am recommending, please share. All right. So anyway, without further ado, let's get started. Backyard chilling, enjoying this beautiful weather. And I just got my blanket laid out. I got all my goodies laid out. I got the books that I want to recommend to you. And yeah, I have my little planner. I am prepping for the upcoming week. So I don't know if I mentioned before, but it is actually the weekend. If you see something behind me, that's my dog. That's my little dog Maxwell. So he might be walking around. But anyway, so besides me prepping, I know I've mentioned before that I'm starting my weight loss journey. I even did like a Gymshark review, and that will be up here somewhere if you want to watch it. I'm just saying. But tomorrow is like the official start date of my journey, and I am kind of nervous, kind of scared. So I'm excited though. I'm more so excited than anything. Let me just show you guys real quick, and we're gonna get into the books, but let me show you real quick. Control Freak, that is the program that I'm about to start, and I'm nervous but I'm excited. And then it comes with this my tracker. I bought this thing called a what is it called, challenge pack. I bought the challenge pack. So my challenge pack comes with this Recover. I like chocolates, so this is like a Recover plant-based chocolate flavor. And then I bought like some pre-workout. It comes with all types of stuff, you guys. It's got like a poster where you can track your stuff. I mean, they're not playing around. It has a little thing where you can track all your results. I have bands. I'm just looking at all the stuff that I have. I have a medicine ball. So besides me just writing down everything that I need to do for the day, for the week, I'm also trying to just prep out how I'm going to do my workouts. Anyway, the books. Let's get into the books. So, the first book that I would seriously recommend, these aren't necessarily in order, but this one is. The first book, if you haven't heard of this book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, you need to get this book. You need to check out this book. Sis, if you've heard this, it's either one of two things. Either you've never heard of the book, or you've heard of the book a million times. Now, if you're one of those people that have heard of this book a million times and you haven't read it yet, I'm telling you as a friend, read the book. Even if you start off with the audiobook and then eventually read the book, because I do feel like most of the time when it comes to audiobooks, you only retain like a good little portion of the information, but you retain a lot more information if you read the physical book. I'm not pooping on audiobooks though, because I'm a busy mama. Sometimes that's all I got to give. But anyway, I feel like this book really, it flips the light switch as far as getting you in like the right mindset to really start to look at finances differently. So this is like the gateway drug of financial freedom. Like really changing your mindset. This is a good book. Now, once you finish reading this book and you are hyped and you're excited about this book, the next one I would say is this one. This one is the Cash Flow Quadrant, also by Robert Kiyosaki. And this one talks about, I mean, it's like the perfect transition into this book. The Rich Dad Poor Dad is the perfect marriage of this book. And it's employee, self-employed, business owner, investor. Spoiler alert, you want to be on this side of the quadrant. But this book not only talks to you about why, it tells you how, and it further just pushes you over the edge as far as getting your mindset to where it needs to be. Yes, this book. I haven't read this one yet, but I plan to, which is The Rich Kid, Smart Kid. I'm just throwing that out there to let you know this exists. I haven't read it yet, so this is not one of my recommendations. I'm just throwing it in there as a kind of like an honorable mention. All right. I do have notes because I care. I don't want to just waste your time. So I do have notes. So those are the first two. Now, the other book I would say is this next book. Let me tell you how I found this book. Jim Rohn. If you don't know who Jim Rohn is, look him up. He is an American entrepreneur as well as a motivational speaker. Lost my words. As well as a motivational speaker. So I listened to a lot of his motivational speeches, and he was talking about how he talks to a lot of people about wealth and success and things like that. And he always recommends this one particular book. And he was just saying how it's interesting how the successful people, he recommends the book, they will go get the book and they will read it. And then the people who are just not there yet, they don't get the book. So I had to go get the book. And the name of that is The Richest Man in Babylon. Now that book is by, who's that book by? George Samuel Clayson. So I'll put the names up on the screen somewhere so that you know how to write it down, or I'll just put it in the info box down below. Either way, that is a really good book. That book further helps you change your mindset as far as how to use your money, how to truly make your money work for you. After reading that book, I was able to, I would say after reading that book, I was able to like better hone in on how to make my money grow for me. So that was a good one. What's another one? Oh, so this one kind of falls under like law of attraction. Not so much. It's more so like an overall approach to life. And I love this one. Now this one I found as an audio book, but I listened to it like 50 million times. And this is one of the ones where after I listened to it the first time, I was sending it to like all my girlfriends. I'm like, you have to listen to this. And if you're open to receive, it will change your mindset as far as how you approach life. It talks about, oh, I didn't even tell you the name of the book. My bad. The name of the book is The Game of Life and How to Play It by, who is it by? Florence Scovel Shinn. Check the info down below so you can know how to pull it up. The name, Florence Scovel Shinn. I love that book. I absolutely love that book. I listen to it. Sometimes when I'm cleaning the house, I listen to it. Let's see. The next book, y'all stay with me now. The next book is Hustle Harder, Hustle Smarter by Curtis Jackson. Yes, 50 cents. Now, I actually found this book for free $99 on YouTube. There's a lot of these books are you can find on YouTube. I mean, them YouTube streets, they give out free books. So whatever I can find, I'll put it down below. But that book was, I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty impressed. That was a good book. Like, if you need some motivation to get your hustle on, if you're not where you want to be financially, and you just don't have that grit, you just don't have that hustle like you need to, that book will motivate you and get your butt in gear for you to start hustling and work your dollars up. So those are my books. I do have a shout out. So in my last video, which I don't know, maybe link that down below. I think that video was like, 5 things people never tell you when you have kids. So I think you'd be surprised by the 5 things that I have. But in that one, I had some people recommend a book in my comment section. So I want to take this opportunity to give a shout out to Juliana De Silva, I hope I said your name right, as well as Bruno Ufacio, I hope I said that right as well. But the book that they recommended is a Law of Attraction book, and it's called Isaac Borgart's. And it sounds like he has a couple of books. So I haven't read them yet, but they said that they were really good. So I do plan on checking those books out. Sounds like it's a series, so I'll look into those. But I want to throw that out there to you. Anyway, like I mentioned earlier this morning, if you have any recommendations, or even if you've read some of these books, let me know. Oh, I have one more book for couples. Now, I don't know if you've heard of this one, but this is for couples only. And actually, the first time I bought this book, the one I bought was for this one, for women only. And this book, you guys, is so good. It just really helps you better understand the inner workings of your spouse, your boyfriend, and then they have one for the fellas too. They have one for the fellas, which is nice. And this book is a bestseller, and I understand why. Like, some books are on the best-selling list, and I'm like, oh, okay, I guess I'm not the target audience for that, but I understand why this is a really, really good book. So check that out as well. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm going to sit here and go through my Beachbody stuff, finish prepping out the rest of my day, and I hope to see you guys later. In the meantime, have a blessed and wonderful day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.